Why saving money does not make you wealthy. Saving money feels responsible. But it's one of the main reasons people stay poor. We're taught this from childhood. Save your money. Be careful. Don't risk it. And for survival, that advice works. But survival is not wealth. Most people who save diligently for 30 or 40 years don't become wealthy. They become stable, stressed, and dependent on systems they don't control. This video is not about spending recklessly, and it's not about scams, shortcuts, or hype. It's about understanding why saving alone cannot create wealth, and what actually does. Saving money gives you a feeling of control. A growing number in your bank account signals safety to your brain. But psychologically, safety and wealth are not the same thing. Saving is defensive behavior. Wealth is offensive. Saving protects you from falling backward. It does not move you forward. If saving created wealth, the most frugal people would be the rich. They aren't, because money sitting still is slowly losing power through inflation, taxes, and opportunity cost. The system quietly rewards movement, not storage. Inflation isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It erodes quietly. If inflation averages 3% per year, your money loses roughly half its purchasing power in 24 years. That means saving without growth is not neutral. It's regressive. You're working to preserve something that is decaying by design. The system doesn't punish savers dramatically. It punishes them slowly, so they don't react. Here's the psychological trap. Saving trains you to avoid risk, delay action, seek permission, prioritize safety over opportunity. Wealth requires the opposite. Calculated risk, ownership, leverage, long-term asymmetrical bets. Most savers become excellent employees, not because they lack intelligence, but because their money habits reinforce compliance, not ownership. Saving keeps you dependent on wages. Wealth breaks that dependency. This is uncomfortable, but true. Wealthy individuals don't focus on saving first. They focus on cash flow and asset acquisition. They ask, how does money reproduce? How do I control distribution? How do I own systems, not participate in them? Savings are a byproduct of wealth, not the source. They save after income scales, not before. Saving is what you do when money has no better assignment. Wealth comes from three forces: ownership, businesses, equity, intellectual property, systems, leverage, using time, capital, media, or people to multiply effort. Asymmetry, limited downside, unlimited upside. Saving has none of these. It preserves effort. Wealth multiplies it. Saving isn't useless. It has one job: stability, emergency buffer, optionality, psychological calm. But when saving becomes the goal, wealth becomes unreachable. Saving is the floor. Wealth is built on what you do above it. The salary trap is not low income. It's believing that discipline without leverage leads to freedom. Saving keeps you safe. Ownership makes you free. And freedom, not comfort, is what wealth was always about.